you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Please welcome your defending NFC champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the visitor sideline, the Dolphins head coach. His guys have lost 2 straight after a 2-0 start. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air again, Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This a 57-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Let's go. Go. A first carry here for Devon Achane. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to...
Saquon Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his second touchdown of the year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Dolphins 0.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And he'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Another Dolphins.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, into space. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down. On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away.
It's now fourth down.
That's Jalen Naylor back to return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Now he takes off. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. We can pick it up on third down.
Third and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the pistol, here's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. 3rd down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
18 on the play. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dolphins.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second. They'll look to throw again. Out to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The kicker on.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
27-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Hurts now. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Azari Thomas.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Rolling right. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll run with Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Gatto. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound. 2nd down and 8.
Bombs at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Hurts. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Hurts. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds. Inside the 5-yard line. On the handoff, this is Achan. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made that is on 5-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give, flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphin first down.
A run up the middle with Achan, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and
Here's a
6.
2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 more yards.
17 yards that time to number 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That one complete to McConkey.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Third down. And 5 yards to go.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's good for a Dolphins.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
14. First down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a screen set up for Achan. And the Dolphins going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
16 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Achan will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Eagles 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit Just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's Khalil Shakir. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bills move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's Kyle McCord. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Raiders had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the LA Rams. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Vikings move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
A run, and it's Achane. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Achane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Miami.
First down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
That's to Waddle again. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's another Dolphins first down.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now, it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Left side into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Start out here with an option to the left. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. That's into the hands of Moore. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He takes off. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6.
27-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's second and 6.
Great. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
No touch.
To the air again, Hurts. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Hurts will try it again. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles were cut into that lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They are in control of this one, trying to finish it off and snap that 2-game losing streak. They'll run with Achane. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. They'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd
look to throw. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It's a gain of 11.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. Instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Palmer. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
13 more yards.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
First and 10 at
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's in! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
From the
and
42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Hurts again. And look underneath here for Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. Oh, the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 78 season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. Short picking to the 38.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Hurts. He's got the 1st down and more than that. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's good.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight.
Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In a 4th down.
Great, set. No touch, set.
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the
2nd and 7.
No touch, set.
3-yard pickup. Brings
180,
up 2nd
180.
and 7.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They bounced back from the loss last week. They will put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.